It's another exciting episode of Insights. My name is Olasumbo Akinola, and on today's episode of Insight, the topic is superiority complex. I believe we don't really talk much about superiority complex because people tend to pay more attention on inferiority complex. I love how people pay attention to the topic inferiority complex, but I think it is very important when we are able to look into the other side of the inferior aspect, which is the superior outcome. So when we talk about inferiority complex, when you deal with it, we believe there are people going through inferiority complex, and obviously there are people that also go through superiority complex. And when we say superiority complex, in the simplest form, it is when you feel or you have this belief that you are superior than someone or more than someone or people around you. So a superiority complex is a belief that your abilities or accomplishments are somehow dramatically better than other people. When you believe your own aspect or you believe your accomplishments are dramatically superior than other people, it is very good, because sometimes when we look at it in a different way, when you have this belief that okay, you are dramatically superior than some people in an aspect, it gives you that confidence, it gives you that edge, it gives you that view like, oh, I am good, I am who I am getting it. Yeah, the feeling is very good, but we don't really talk about the kind of damage it does to our mental health. So here is me telling you guys, or coming here to explain everything that you need to know about superiority complexes and how they affect people. It does not have to be about you alone. As we all say, life evolves differently and you need to deal with other people if you have to deal with life. So the idea behind the story of an individual psychology is that everyone is trying to overcome a sense of inferiority. When you try to overcome a sense of inferiority, then you need to equalize yourself to the ability other people acquire, to the kind of strength other people have. And according to this theory, some people react by working hard to master skills and compete achievements. However, people with a very strong feeling of inferiority have a hard time convincing themselves that they have actually achieved enough. So whether a superiority complex is caused by a low self-esteem or not, if you have a low self-esteem and try to hide it to exaggerating your accomplishments, then you are beginning to battle with superiority complex. And I believe, is it possible for some people to battle with inferiority complex and then battle with superiority complex? It is possible. You know, sometimes when people, although we all saw Alakada now, like the way she in the movie, Alakada was actually battled with inferiority complex, but in the bid of getting to conquer this kind of complexity, she encountered superiority complex. Like dramatically, it could be okay, naturally it could be like okay, you might truly achieve these things, but sometimes you might truly achieve it dramatically, it might not be real. So dramatically acting that like you are superior than other people. So effect of a superiority complex caused by low self-esteem is, if you have a low self-esteem and try to hide it by exaggerating your accomplishments, you may actually make your self-esteem worse. And study shows that if you brag about your skills but other people learn that you exaggerated, they will think less of you. And that takes me to how to prevent superiority complex from affecting your mental health. Our mental health is very important. Our mental health is life. Our mental health is everything. So both potential sources of an inferiority complex come from an unrealistic perception of yourself. Either you believe that you are less successful or you are very successful, but then adjusting your self's perception can help you prevent a superiority complex from affecting your mental health and behavior. So how do you prevent this complexity from affecting your mental health? The first way in which you can prevent this complexity from affecting your mental health is make a list of your actual accomplishments without exaggerating. You need to make a list of it. Sometimes you don't even have to make a list, but you already know the things you've achieved. You know what you've achieved, so why do you have to exaggerate? So you need to make a list. You need to know what you've achieved without exaggerating. Also, avoid all or nothing thinking. If you notice yourself thinking of things as all good or all bad, try to find a balance. Also, notice how you feel about other people's accomplishment. Some people, when they hear, oh, this person already achieved this, that's when they will bring one dramatical lie that, oh, they've also achieved this, they've done this, they've done that. Why? You don't have to get belittled with other people's achievements. Also, forgive yourself for your own mistakes without beating yourself with negative words or negative things. Forgive yourself of your mistakes. You might have said things you've never even accomplished, but then you need to forgive yourself. And lastly, never hesitate to reach out to mental health professional when you think or you feel you can no longer handle the situation. When you feel or you think the superiority complexity is affecting you, is affecting your mental health, please try well to reach out to any mental health worker or enthusiast so that they can help you. I believe this topic has been quite interesting. In case you want to know more about superiority complex, you can drop 1 or 2 questions in the comment section and I'll be there to respond to these messages. Until I come where we again next week, my name is Olasumbo Akinola. Bye.